Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of City Championship Wrestling.
That's right, Paul Jones. I'm going to cut you off right there. Paul Jones, Paul Bowser, you know the deal. All right, it's different this week. I called an audible. I said, all y'all going way too nuts, pile driving people on weights, hitting people with sticks, taking people out. Freedom Ramsey injured, Darian Ultra injured, Ryan Zinn's injured, KJ Reynolds injured. They're all injured. Give them a couple weeks. Rest up. Get your head right. Get your body right. We'll get back in action next week. But until then, what do we have for them?
Folks, we got a little treat for you. Our recent event at Lance Cruz High School, the legendary Lance Cruz High School, we're going to show you a couple matches from that night that you wouldn't normally get to see.
Nope. We wouldn't get to see those normally, but guess what? We're doing it now because I'm in charge.
That's right.
That's right, because I'm in charge. The captain, Paul Bowser's in charge. And guess
Yes,
what?
you are.
We're going to enjoy some coffee, some bagels, and some wrestling. So let's get to it.
Coffee and bagels?
Yeah. We got our coffee. Ah. See? Ready? We got our bagels. I'm about to watch some wrestling.
Let's get to it, folks. And I'm sure, as most of you know, that is the leader of New Albania, Andre Kabashi. Right behind him is his big enforcer, Jay Abrams. And obviously, as usual, copyrighted music. Can't show that to you. But we can show you the action that New Albania is about to bring to the ring. And this was a very special night for New Albania because, Paul, I believe that Andre Kabashi debuted a few members of New Albania.
Yeah, he's been on the search. Let's hear what he's got to say.
You know Andre Kabashi, whoa, there, big fella. You're representing New Albania? What even is New Albania?
Don't worry about what is New Albania. I'm more worried about where you've been, Johnny. I see you got that nose job, $100 million movie. You don't know me, please. You know, Harvey Weinstein with CCW. We'll ignore that for right now. Because right now, I have a special announcement for all of you. Because I love doing things for you people. Trust me. My middle name is Money's Worth, and I'm here to give you all your money's worth. Because there's going to be a new member of New Albania. Okay? There's going to be a new member of New Albania. New Macedonia, the guy says. Okay. Without further ado, let me welcome you, Jason DeMilo.
Jason DeMilo.
Oh, and he's looking good, Bowser. Jason DeMilo, folks. If you don't know this about Jason DeMilo, he's not only is he a cultured man, he's apparently a model.
He's looking good. What do you got something going on here with Jason DeMilo? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just asking.
Oh, Bowser, I could only hope so. I could only be so lucky. Any man or woman would be.
Let's see what you got to say.
That's not no. You had it not New Albania music, which I heard before when I came up. That was New Albania music. That was classic, Harrison Township. That was athleticism. That was pure. What the heck was it? Exactly what I am. Too sexy. Come on. Okay, you know, we're gonna take care of that music stuff, man. Right now, you're worried about the newest member of New Albania because if Jason DeMilo can win his match tonight, we will have his induction ceremony. He will be a main man. We will prick his finger. We're gonna make sure the stage and all that other stuff they do. So bring out his opponent, Mollock.
Now Mollock is coming out to the ring to face this alleged New Albania member of New Albania.
Yeah. Well, I guess right there,
There's Mollock, the demon. Why are
the
you talking
demon
over
known
his
as
entrance?
Mollock.
Look at him. He's just sick. Look at him.
Oh my,
Look at him.
dangerous and deranged individual, but
He's
the
a
fans
maniac.
love him.
Oh,
Oof. And as Andre Money's Worth Kabashi, I guess now we know Andre's middle name. I guess the caveat, as there always is with Andre Kabashi, Jason DeMilo has to win this match if he actually wants to be inducted into New Albania. He's not a member yet.
Now, Jason DeMilo here apparently used an entrance song you're not going to be able to hear on here because of copyright issues that Andre Kabashi took issue with. Said it wasn't a New Albania material. He said, so you better win this match or you're out before you're even in.
Yeah. And there, look at that. Look at those locks. Look at that luxurious hair.
Man, I might have to. You know what? We saw Ajay Andas lose his locks. You know what? I might have to schedule Jason DeMilo in a hair match here soon.
If you
on CCW weekly.
look, Paul, if you put that hair in a hair match, you better make sure you got some good clippers this time. Oh! The ref didn't see it, but Jason DeMilo just struck Mollock with a mirror.
What a rule breaker! That's
that little hand mirror that he brings with him everywhere. Trust me, folks, he doesn't just bring it to the ring. Like, it is permanently attached to Jason DeMilo's hand. Oh my.
For showboating, Mr. DeMilo. You know, he's been quite disrespectful to me every week, just about, and quite disrespectful to everybody else, and now he's kind of getting his, so to speak.
Yes, he is.
Mollock, he's going to put him down. That's what he just told everybody. And Demon speak.
Mollock, for a moment, they went to the outside, folks, but Mollock throws Jason DeMilo back into the ropes.
Big, what would you call that? 2, 3, it doesn't matter.
You know what
I'd call that? A victory.
Yeah, that is a victory. I think it might have been from a flying forearm,
Andre
folks.
Kabashi, who's this?
That's Nick Moss. That's Nick Moss.
Moss or Mouse?
Mouse. I think it's Mouse. I don't know. I'd have to. It's a German pronunciation.
I don't know. I had one of my little informants running around, and he told me it was Mouse. He was German.
Yeah. Oh no. For sure. That part is correct. I'd have to check with my sources. I know some linguists that could tell me exactly how to pronounce it. But
are they cunning linguists?
They are cunning linguists. Yes, they are.
Good. Watching Mollock here just you know what? Andre Kabashi can't win for losing, it seems, with these new members. This is the third or fourth. No, this is back when, so this is the second. I'm all mixed up.
Yeah, I've lost track of how many members Andre has attempted to bring into New Albania. He seems to have no patience for setbacks. One loss is enough for him to get rid of you.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice textbook, belly to back super.
Yes, it was. And Andre Kabashi loving it.
Boots to him, putting the shoes to him.
Oh, gigantic leg drop.
He had the calf right just across the jaw. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Nick Mouse is definitely having a better time against the demon known as Mollock than Jason DeMilo did. Choking him in the rope a little bit. Oh, and distracts the ref so Andre can get in that forearm. This is just more of the same from New Albania. By now, folks, if you watch with us every week, I'm sure you know this is par for the course for Andre Kabashi and New Albania. Oh, Moss is staggered.
Another giant knife. He's going to cut through him like a hot knife through butter.
That's right, or a chainsaw through a tree. Oh, beautiful suplex.
See, well, just when you think this Mollock has it down, Nick Mouse 1, 2.
Near fall.
Could have been over. Nick Mouse just turns around with a basic professional wrestling maneuver and boom, back on top.
Keep in mind, though, the demon known as Mollock, he just finished one match. And it was quick. It was a pretty sudden affair when he finished off Jason DeMilo. But this is technically his second match in a row. And yet again, we just saw Andre Kabashi take some shots at Mollock when he was on the outside. Nick Moss seems to fit right in with New Albania, knowing exactly when to get the ref's attention. I think Mollock. Is he biting Moss's hand?
Now he's blatantly cheating.
That's
illegal. Yeah, tit for tat.
I would say.
I would do that too.
And the referee now.
He said the same thing, tit for tat.
Well, and I'm sure that the referee there warning both men to be a little more sportsmanlike.
Just vicious palm strikes. Right in the corner. You blew past the point earlier, Jones. I was taking a drink of my coffee and eating a piece of my bagel. and I was over here chewing, and you just completely blew past my point. My point was, ooh, nice insecurity.
What is your point?
Well, I'm getting to it. I was talking about that insecurity. My point was that a basic, simple professional wrestling maneuver was enough to put him down. He's going for another vertical suplex.
Mollock pushes him off.
Big right, left hand. Coming with that southpaw. That's how they do it down in the deep south.
That Mollock is indeed from the deep south.
Deep south.
And what's he doing? He's picking Mouse up. Choking him in a standing position. No, Moss threw that off. Mollock puts the boot right to the gut. Goes into the rope, and Jay Abrams grabs Mollock's ankle, preventing him from.
We're gonna have to talk to this referee or CCW management or somebody. And there we go. Nick Mouse avoided getting tossed onto the rest of New Albania, but Mollock. He's hanging him out to dry. What is he going to do here, Jones? He's got him
he's got that choke again. Oh, that choking STO.
What does he call that? 1, 2, 3.
You know,
he calls it a victory. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, come on now. As always.
2 on 1. Come on, referee.
Come
on, get in there.
Andre Kabashi.
Harm's way, referee. Get in there. Break this.
Big Jay Abrams. The referee.
Oh, come on, referee. Johnny Cool, I see you out there. Get in there and break it. Oh, here comes
There's Freedom. Looks like Mikey Mourner.
Oh, Jay Abrams getting out of the way in time. Andre Kabashi, they're retreating.
Nick Mouse, he missed the memo.
Oh,
what in the world's he doing?
Nick Mouse putting the shoes to Mollock there. Freedom Ramsey having some words.
Mouse trying to appeal to Freedom, offering him his hand.
Oh, that's a drop kick from Mikey Mourner. Later on this night, it would be Mikey Mourner and Freedom Ramsey versus New Albania, Andre Kabashi and Jay Abrams.
That's right.
They're helping their ally in hand. Mollock came to help Freedom out last month. This time, Freedom came to help him out.
Yes, indeed. And
New Albania retreating. I'll go ahead and talk while you eat. Man, what a great match. We got
that was phenomenal.
Bagels, coffee, wrestling. We call it BCW.
Yeah, I don't know what's better. This coffee's phenomenal.
Bagels, coffee, wrestling. That's what it's going to be. BCW from now on.
BCW.
I'm changing the weekly show.
I like it. Especially if there's free coffee involved. So what do we got next, Bowser? That was a wonderful match. I mean, a series of matches, really.
Well, you know what we got next? We just saw 2 fantastic matches. That's all the fans get.
That's it.
They got to come see this live and in person. They want to see this whole event.
That's right, folks. That's why you need to follow us. Facebook, YouTube, City Championship Wrestling. That way you'll know when we return to live action at the legendary Lance Cruz High School.
Can't you see me drinking coffee? Go ahead, keep talking.
Keep talking?
Yeah.
What more do you want?
Aren't you going to ask me who has the best looking shirt in the whole room? Go ahead, ask me.
Who has the best looking shirt in the whole room?
This guy.
Good Lord. Folks, it looks like that's all we have for this week. As I said, City Championship Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube.
Got that ass. Hey, Jones, what are you doing? You didn't think we were done that easy, right? I wouldn't let you off that soon. I don't think so, Jones. We got one more match we're watching because I'm in charge, and I said so. I know I said earlier about, we're not going to show the whole thing. We're not.
We're not, technically.
We're going to show one more.
One more. One match.
We're going to show New Albania versus Freedom Ramsey and Mikey Mourner.
Makes sense.
Grudge match.
Quite a grudge at that.
Big time. Grudge match.
Let's get right to it.
Let's do it.
Oh, right. I forgot about this, Bowser. This actually happened before that tag match. Mikey Mourner, this was during the intermission. Mikey Mourner was out at the entrance near the concession area. I think he was
our ticket lady getting out of the way.
Yeah.
You know what? Nobody's safe when it comes to New Albania.
No.
I'm surprised he didn't just deck the ticket lady and take the money.
You're telling me.
He's just being held, just punched. Look at that.
And this is disgusting. Mikey Mourner was just trying to mingle with some of his fans, and New Albania look at this. They're taking him all the way back into the ring.
Right into the arena. Oh, right through the corner.
Oh,
right
good Lord.
You know what? He went out there to mingle, and he's left tingling. You know why? Because he just got his face slammed into that wall. And you might be thinking at home, there's a little bit of padding there. But guess what's on the other side of that super duper soft, thin padding? Concrete.
That's right.
That hurts. Look at him. He's just picking him up.
Jay Abrams has thrown Mikey Mourner up on his shoulders.
Just walking around, just parading him around the ring, if you will. Parading him.
Yeah, that is very accurate.
They're B-rating
Puts Mikey down.
He hit him so hard his own hat fell off.
Drove a knee into the gut. Now Andre.
He's just.
And the officials are just letting it happen. Like, come on.
Stop this, referee.
Even Johnny is just standing there watching.
Well, Johnny Cool ain't too tough, I hear word on the street, according to Andre Kabashi. I don't know. I've never seen him throw down. But this is ridiculous.
Well, now, Johnny at least tried to distract Andre with a microphone.
None of these fans are even getting involved in helping. Everybody's just watching.
Well, the fans, I don't blame the fans for not getting involved. They've seen New Albania injure numerous members of the roster.
Freedom Ramsey.
And there's Freedom yet again coming out to help Mikey, Mikey Mourner has been one of Freedom's loyal allies.
I'll tell you what, though, they're lucky that Freedom actually cares about his friends and his allies, because he went over there to check on Mikey Mourner. Look at him. He's barely stand. Look at him.
And see, that's actually what led to this match. Freedom's had enough at this point. He challenges Andre and Jay Abrams to a tag match.
Well, this match was scheduled. They were just talking about doing it right this second.
Oh, I've got you, Bowser.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to the flyer there, Jones.
Well, as always, folks, cards subject to change. Sometimes it's hard to keep track.
Don't patronize me, Jones.
Patronize you?
Yeah. Look at this. He's asking them if they want to do it right now. They're having second thoughts.
Yeah, and I don't really know why. I mean, they've had plenty of time to prepare. New Albania.
He just let the fans get under his skin.
Yeah.
He just, I thought he was smarter than that. I didn't know he was such a hothead. I mean, we saw in the subsequent weeks after this, he's just
Paul.
Off the rail.
Some of us could see it all along. His actions recently have really gone over the edge.
Well, yeah, he's relegated me to calling him names like Euro trash and smelly and stuff. Because,
Good Lord.
I'm just trying to, level the playing field, because he'd be in a if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and to all of our European fans, I'm sure that Bowser wasn't calling all of you Euro trash, just the Euro trash.
Just New Albania. Exclusive to these two.
Okay, all right.
Right here. These two and Ajay Andaz. All three of them.
Well,
Euro trash.
Where is Ajay anyway? Like, I wonder where he went off to after he was exiled from CCW.
I heard he was so embarrassed by getting the haircut because of the whole, I don't know if it was religious or sacrilegious. Cultural. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
I don't know that it's exactly religious, but I know from talking to him it is a cultural thing.
I think he found a new career. I could be mistaken. I don't think he's in the pro wrestling game anymore.
Whoa.
I think that shamed him. Oh, look at this. Freedom Ramsey showing no fear. That was a big mistake, because look at these giant tree trunks just crashing into his sternum.
Oh, my. And Jay Abrams whips Freedom across the ring into his own corner. Goes down to that three-point stance, but misses the tackle.
Look at the big guy cover up, because Freedom Ramsey coming like a house of fire.
But right there, all it took was...
point of the knee. Did you see that point of the knee?
I did. Jay Abrams, as always, the juggernaut of New Albania. Oh, my Lord.
Look at the strength. He's just playing with...
He is. And Andre... I'm sorry. Folks, that was so impressive. Jay Abrams was showing off right there. Not only did he get Freedom all the way up, he literally was leaning back with him just to show how powerful he is.
You think that has anything to do with those New Albanian supplements I've been hearing about?
I'm sure. New Albania, Oh,
Look
my.
at that. That forearm just perfectly placed. Right under the ear. Right there, just... Oh, look at
I think
one swift move, just like that.
I think Andre Money'sworth Kabashi might be using those new Albanian supplements as well. He is starting to show a little more. There's a little more tone in those muscles.
Did we really? Ooh, just club and blow. Did you hear that? Just the flesh on.
Oh, God, that chop. That's. I think that might have taken some of Freedom's skin off.
Yeah, you just saw that little thing fly. I thought it was one of his. Just reverse that Irish whip. Big hit.
Oh.
Freedom back in control of this match. Big dive and leg glare, it looks like, or maybe he just kind of kicked him in the face. Maybe there's a new maneuver I've never
It's behind
seen.
him, going up for... Oh!
Belly to back suplex.
Yes, sir.
And we saw 1, 2.
Oh, near fall for Freedom Ramsey.
All throughout the first two contests. What stopped Mollock? What slowed him down? Didn't quite stop. What slowed him down? Textbook. Oh, did you see that? He just raked the man in the eyes.
And Andre Kabashi tagging in Jay Abrams yet again.
He had enough of that beating. Mikey Mourner still on the floor. Looking
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I even want to get up and get in there. I'm hurt. Freedom's got a handle.
I'll give...
God.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Freedom has a handle on this anymore, Bowser. Mikey Mourner, you got to give him credit, though. He's at least off the floor. He's at the height of the apron. He's watching the match. He's collecting himself. Freedom is the fresh competitor.
You see, that's what I like about New Albania, though, all right? They show you how it's done. Look at them. All right, remember just a couple seconds ago? All right, let's get that replay up. When Jay Abrams just kicked Freedom Ramsey in the head. Ooh, yeah, right there. All right, see? All right, kids, what I want you to do is have your friend get on all fours, and then I want you to put a boot on, wind back, and kick him in the face.
Kids just absolutely do not do that. Like, don't. Honestly, kids, let's just not listen to anything that Paul Bowser says.
What is that all about? That's some discrimination. I'm in charge. Look we're completely ignoring this.
Yeah, we are.
He's just beating the crap out of Freedom. Freedom has no idea where he's at. He's just
Jay Abrams. Oh, my Lord. Jay stood on Freedom's ankle and held him in place so Andre could attack that knee with a stomp.
We all saw that. Jones. You ain't got to point out the obvious here. Freedom
trying to fight up.
He's just not man enough. Look at it. He's just not man enough.
No. Now, you know what? Freedom Ramsey has been at war with New Albania for months now. If it has caught up to him in any way, the man can't be blamed for that. In no way, shape, or form can Freedom Ramsey, look at Andre Kabashi, look at Jay Abrams.
Cheap shot artist. Look at that. He hit the man on the apron. You don't see Andre Kabashi hitting the man on the apron.
Not right now.
You don't see Andre Kabashi attacking Mikey Mourner while he's waiting for a tag.
Not right now.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. What's on the screen, Jones?
Oh, come
What's
on, Bowser.
The screen? Freedom begging for mercy.
As you always like to say, everyone can see what's going on.
They can if they have eyes.
Well, what about the people that don't have eyes?
Then make the show out of Braille, okay? How about that?
Jesus, Bowser.
1, 2, kick out, Jones. He kicked out of that.
Yes, he
did. And he shut him back down with another kick.
Andre Kabashi, and
they're working over here the midsection. They're working over Freedom's midsection.
Yes, they are.
Good. Pretty good. I'm just saying, he's probably gonna have some bruised ribs, broken
Probably.
ribs. You know what?
I've
seen people go down just by 2 shots to the gut. All right, 2 uppercuts. Boom, boom. Guy goes down. He can't continue. So Freedom, just the fact that he can continue throughout this whole onslaught, is my point, is pretty impressive with that elbow right to the jaw.
Yeah, Freedom got that elbow up.
Shoving him back, hopping up on that top rope, it looks like. Going off the middle with that diving elbow. You can't do that, Jones.
Probably not.
Do it. Why don't you give it up for Freedom?
Not right now.
Why don't you give it up for Freedom? How about that?
I do. What? Bowser, good Lord. I can't wait until you decide to start wrestling again.
Vicious.
Freedom with that.
Vicious
Spine buster. Yeah, absolutely. Only gets 2 from
Have I
it,
said
though.
vicious yet? I'll say brutal. If I haven't said brutal yet, I'll say destructive. That was a very destructive spine buster.
That it was.
Destructive to his spinal area.
And it definitely, to have slowed Andre down.
Andre Kabashi.
No.
He slips out. Oh!
Oh, into their own corner. And Jay Abrams just delivered a double axe handle, it looked like.
Yeah, it was a big old double axe handle. Andre Kabashi. I don't think there was a tag.
Oh!
Oh!
Andre was holding Freedom, ducks out of the way, and Abrams takes his own boss out.
Oh, he's kicking Abrams in the face 2, 3 times.
Jay Abrams is staggered. That Superman punch finally puts him on his back.
Mikey Mourner climbing, finally mustering up the strength.
Oh!
He's across the chest.
Is that going to be enough?
3. They did it.
Oh my! Jay Abrams.
They did it. I can't believe they did it.
Oh my!
I really can't, because Mikey Mourner was down there sucking eggs the entire match, being all like, "Oh, I'm gonna rest. I'll let Freedom do it," and all of a sudden, what? You got something to say, Jones?
Oh no, not at all. Yet again though, I'm going to point out that Mikey Mourner was recovering from that brutal assault by New Albania, and he was there when Freedom needed him.
Yeah, Freedom, where was he at? He was out there shaving his stubby little chin or tying his shoes or doing something lame and weak and not watching his partner's back while he's out there getting some snacks or whatever he's doing, talking to some girls or whatnot. Now he gets beat up. Freedom's nowhere to be found. What kind of friend is that?
Well, Freedom can't be everywhere at once.
Arm in arm, New Albania. They stand strong. See? Look at New Albania.
New Albania. Oh,
apparently
a number of...
Apparently people didn't like the comments that New Albania was making about America.
That's like half the locker room.
That's a lot of Americans that are forcing New Albania to comply with the stipulation of this match, which I don't believe we mentioned.
We didn't.
It was an anthem match. The losing team had to stand for the opposing team's national anthem.
That's right. And we're about to see that. And look at how many people it takes to hold back Jay Abrams, and barely so. I can see them struggling to even keep him there in the corner.
The big man, he needs about 3 times as many people to hold him back as Andre Kabashi.
Oh, Mikey Mourner.
He's making them salute the flag.
Yeah. That's a brilliant way to make New Albania put their hand over their hearts, I must admit.
He's doing the same thing to Jay Abrams on the other side of the ring.
And I believe that this is actually the event that led Andre Kabashi to lose his mind.
He's making him sing. He's making him sing. Look at him. He's crying.
I think Andre's crying. Yeah, he is.
I wish I was there. Oh!
This has to be the moment.
I wish I should have went out there and sopped up them tears with some bread.
And folks, if
ate his tears, and they're just chopping and making
his
them.
Tears? Wouldn't you drink them?
Look at this. Sorry, no, not if I sopped them up in the bread. Then I eat the bread that sopped with the tears, so I eat the tears.
Good Lord.
Home of the brave, yeah.
And Freedom singing along. This has definitely got to be the moment that Andre Kabashi snaps.
Freedom Ramsey.
In the weeks following this, folks, of course, that's why we're here. In the weeks following this, Andre Kabashi would
look at him, arm in arm, crawling off,
patting each other on the back. They've at least survived. That was a crazy match.
We saw the match. We saw a second match. We saw Mollock defeat Jason Milo.
Yes, we did.
So therefore, he's no longer in New Albania.
Nope.
We saw Mollock defeat Nick Mouse.
Correct.
So therefore, he's no longer in New Albania.
Correct.
Then in the subsequent weeks, Andre Kabashi, after all those shenanigans, he has went on a warpath, taking out first Trevor Stroud.
That's right. Well, Jay Abrams took out Trevor Stroud.
Okay, New Albania took out Trevor Stroud.
There you go.
Semantics, what have you.
Basically.
Okay, so he takes out Trevor Stroud, right? Boom, done. I saw Trevor Stroud on that video. Did you?
I did.
I did. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Who is next? He got Freedom Ramsey with the little stick. Yeah, Freedom Ramsey.
Mr.
Right?
Drasa, I think, is the name of the the bolt, stick, plank, whatever you want to call
All
it.
right, but the point is, Mr. Rude, interrupt me while I'm talking. The point is, he took out Freedom Ramsey, and then immediately after that, he wiped Ryan Sims off the playing board, if you will.
Correct.
And he's
correct.
gone. And then the next week, what happened? Well, first, let's not forget that he had another new member of New Albania, KJ Reynolds.
That's right.
And what happened? He ended up costing him. Got powerbombed by Darien Ultra. Now he's no longer New Albania.
Correct.
So New Albania still stands at 2.
2.
Just 2.
Andre Kabashi, not exactly the most forgiving of leaders.
No, but in a rare act of kindness, if you will, he gave Jay Abrams the past 2 weeks off, and he was crazier than ever, just wiping people out.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason we're here today. The whole reason we're here today.
Correct.
Right? People going nuts with sticks, pile driving Darien Ultra on a weight. He's injured, took him out. All people that forced them to sting and stand for the national anthem, the United States of America. So
Hopefully they're done too. Hopefully this week gets Andre especially to cool off, and he's not such a maniac when we return to live action next week.
you know what? Now that I think about it, Mikey Mourner hasn't been seen since November 5th.
Yeah, you're right.
That is
Concerning.
I'm looking at the monitor here, and that is Jason Milo. He better watch out. And
Yeah.
then Juniper and Crystalline. Well, you would hope that a couple of grown men wouldn't attack a couple ladies, but
Dude, you never know.
you never know.
It's New Albania.
Yep. Enough rambling, enough jamming, enough talking, enough rocking. None of those rhyme, but it's okay because I gave everybody at home a bonus match.
That's right.
'Cause I'm in charge.
That's right, Paul. You're not all bad.
I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Cat Day. Talk about my sweet shirt.
I do love that shirt.
There's no time.
There's
Facebook, YouTube, you know the deal.
City Championship Wrestling,
Cat
folks.
Daddy!
Paul Bowser. I'm the real Paul Jones. We'll see you next week.